Welcome students, let me continue our next class on trigonometry. I am going to introduce another important and new concept in this class, that is trigonometric ratios of multiple and submultiple angles here. See students, if you take into consideration A is any angle, this is angle, then take the multiple of that A. Say that the angle 2A, it may be 3A, it may be 5A, etc. So these are called multiple angles. These are considered to be the multiple angles. Multiple angles. Whereas, suppose A is any angle, then the angle A by 2, say 3A by 2, 7A by 3, etc. So such angles are considered to be submultiple. Multiple, submultiple here. Okay. 3A is a multiple, it is subdivided by 2, that is why submultiple here. That's such that. Submultiple angles. The concept is very simple and your study is restricted only to the multiple angle 2A and 3A. You are bound to study the trigonometrical ratios of 2A and 3A, and you are concerned with the ratios of half angle, that is A by 2. So one submultiple angle A by 2 ratios you are going to study, that is sin A by 2, cos A by 2, etc. Sin 2A, cos 2A, tan 2A, sin 3A, cos 3A, tan 3A, etc. So such links we are going to study in this concept here. Things are very interesting and very needful for further study. So understand the concepts properly and remember all the things. They are very important and interesting also here. So first of all, first result what I am going to take here, first result, that is regarding 2A results I would like to take, that is sin 2A, cos 2A and then tan 2A. So first one, the result is to prove that sin 2A is equal to 2 sin A into cos A. So this is the first result here. Now let me give the proof for this here. Now use the result sin of A plus B. Sin of A plus B. You know already sin of A plus B equal to sin A cos B plus cos A sin B. Use that. Sin A cos B. Sin A cos B plus cos A into sin B. This is your sin of A plus B compound angle formula. Here in this case you make the substitution for B equal to A. So the above result reduces to what here? Sin of A plus A. Sin of A plus A. This is equal to sin A into cos A. B is replaced by A. Next plus cos A is there. Plus cos A. Next sin B is there. That B you replace by A here. Isn't it? So sin A plus A is leading to how much here? Sin 2A. See, this is sin A cos A. Sin A cos A. Again sin A cos A. Both are same here. These two terms are same, so that we can write it as 2 times sin A into cos A here. So this is the first result here. Now next I would like to take into consideration cos 2A results here. Second one, cos 2A is equal to. See, we have three different sub results as far as cos 2A. First one is cos square A minus sin square A. The first result is cos square A minus sin square A. And in this case, the second one is cos 2A. For the same thing, we can, if you want to express purely in terms of sin ratio, 1 minus 2 sin square A you can prove here. And then, if you want to write purely in terms of cosine ratio, the result can be written as cos 2A is equal to 2 cos square A minus 1 here. Now let us prove one by one. Okay. Now let me take the first one. That is what here. First one I would like to prove. For that I would like to use the result cos of A plus B. Cos of A plus B equal to, you know already, cos A into cos B minus sin A into sin B. Cos A cos B minus sin A into sin B. This is what your known result. Again as before, you substitute b is equal to a. If you substitute the angle b by a, this becomes cos of a plus a, cos of a plus a. This is equal to cos a into cos a minus sin a into sin a, sin a into sin a. Now this is cos of a plus a, that is cos 2a, cos 2a, and then this is equal to cos a into cos a, cos square a, minus sin a into sin a, sin square a. This is cos square a minus of sin square a. See, I have proved the first sub result, cos square a minus sin square a, what is equal to cos 2a equal to. Now in order to prove the second one, I would like to use the same result. Just now we have proved that cos 2a is equal to cos square a minus sin square a. Let me take cos square a minus of sin square a, I would like to take here. My motto is to express it in purely in terms of sin ratio. That's why you replace cos square a by 1 minus sin square a using the first identity. So this can be written as 1 minus sin square a. Already 1 sin square a is there. Keep that sin square a as it is, minus sin square a. Okay. So as a result, it leads to 1 minus 2 into sin square a here. So okay. So cos 2a is equal to what we can write here, 1 minus 2 sin square a. Now let me prove the next result. That is, in order to prove the next result, I would like to reuse the same result. That is cos 2a is equal to cos square a minus sin square a, cos square a minus sin square a. This time I would like to replace sin square a. See, I would like to keep cos square a as it is. I would like to keep cos square a as it is, and then sin square a you replace by 1 minus cos square a. This is leading to 1 minus cos square a here. So this is equal to cos square a as it is, cos square a minus, if you apply inside, it becomes minus 1 plus of cos square a, and then cos square a plus cos square a leads to what here, 2 into cos square a, and then this is minus 1. So what is equal to cos 2a is equal to 2 cos square a minus 1, and hence I have completed the results for cos 2a. 3 results we have proved. One of the result is cos square a minus sin square a. Second one is cos 2a minus 2 sin square a. Third one is cos 2a equal to 2 cos square a minus 1 here. So these are the very important fundamental results as far as the multiple angle 2a are concerned here. Now let me continue. Next one, that is the third one, tan 2a here. See, third result, tan 2a equal to, see, the result follows like this, 2 tan a divided by 1 minus tan square a. This is what the result. How do we prove this? Let us see here. Now let me take into consideration the result tan of a plus b. Use the result tan of a plus b. Tan of a plus b equal to tan a plus tan b. This is equal to tan a plus tan b divided by, we write it as 1 minus tan a into tan b. Tan a plus tan b divided by 1 minus tan a into tan b. You substitute as before, b is equal to, you substitute a here. If you take b is equal to a, the above result reduces to tan of a plus a, tan of a plus a, this is equal to, tan a is there already, write this tan a as it is, plus tan b is there. In place of b, you write a divided by 1 minus tan a into tan b, tan a into tan a you write. So tan a plus tan a leads to, see left side, tan to a plus a leads to what? A plus a leads to 2a here, and tan a plus tan a is 2 tan a, and then divided by 1 minus tan a into tan a is tan square a. So this completes the proof for the result tan 3a. Now next to this, I would like to move to prove another very important result here, sin 2a and cos 2a. Okay. Fourth one I would like to take it. Fourth one, sin 2a equal to 2 tan a divided by 1 plus tan square a. 1 plus tan square a. So this is what the result. 2 tan a equal to sin 2a equal to 2 tan a divided by 1 plus tan square a. In order to prove this result, I would like to consider the RHS part, and then I would like to get the left hand side part here. See how it can be solved. The right hand side part of this expression or this result is 2 tan a divided by 1 plus tan square a. 1 plus tan square a. Okay. 2 tan a divided by 1 plus tan square a. Write these two as it is. Tan a can be written as sin a divided by cos a. Sin a divided by cos a. 1 plus tan square a is a. Write one as it is. Tan square a can be written as sin square a divided by cos square a. Isn't it? Let us simplify this. This is equal to, the first fraction is 2 sin a by cos a. Let me write 2 sin a divided by cos a, and then into, see, after taking LCM, cos square a into 1 is cos square a. Cos square a plus sin square a divided by cos square a you will get actually. After removing this division, taking multiplication, cos square a goes to the numerator. So, cos square a you write in the numerator divided by cos square a plus sin square a. Cos square a plus sin square a you will get here. See, what's the answer? Write 2 as it is. This cos a entirely cancels with this square because two terms are there, one of the term cancels. 2 sin a remains, cos a remains. What about this cos square a plus sin square a? First identity in trigonometry, its answer is 1. So no need to put it. So the answer is 2 sin a cos a, which is equal to sin 2a, and this is our required LHS, and hence I have succeeded to prove sin 2a equal to 2 tan a divided by 1 plus tan square a here. Now let me continue next one, fifth one, that is what? Cos 2a equal to cos 2a equal to 1 plus tan square a divided by 1 minus tan square a. 1 minus tan square a. 1 plus tan square a divided by 1 minus tan square a. I think it is 1 minus. No, minus a numerator nal barata. Here is an error. Make it correct. This is minus and then this is plus. Okay, let us prove it. Again you take the RHS part. By taking the RHS part, 1 minus tan square a divided by 1 plus tan square a, I would like to get the left hand side part. That's how you see here. Very simple. Let me write 1 minus tan square a divided by 1 plus tan square a. 1 minus tan square a divided by 1 plus tan square a. Now, this is equal to 1 minus. Tan square a is nothing but sin square a divided by cos square a. Sin square a divided by cos square a whole divided by 1 plus tan square a. That leads to 1 plus sin square a divided by cos square a. Sin square a divided by cos square a. Okay. Now take the LCM part. Cos square a minus sin square a. Cos square a minus sin square a divided by cos square a. Divided by cos square a. Okay. Here this is to be simplified. Again you take LCM here as before. Cos square a goes to the numerator and denominator becomes what? Cos square a plus sin square a. So this is leading to cos square a plus sin square a. Now cos square a minus sin square a is nothing but what? Cos 2a. Okay. And then further this cos square a and this cos square a entirely cancels. Its value, cos square a plus sin square a value is how much here? 1. No need to write it. Cos square a minus sin square a remains. That is equal to cos 2a. Or otherwise one more step you enhance. Let me write the step in this manner. Cos square a minus sin square a remains. And this is equal to cos 2a. And this is what my left hand side. So this is equal to LHS. So this completes the solution for this. Now next, sixth one, another result I would like to prove. That is 3a results here. Sin 3a and cos 3a results. Sin 3a is equal to 3 sin a minus 4 sin cube a. ಭಾಳಷ್ಟು ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಬರ್ತಾವಿಲ್ಲಿ, ಬೇಸರ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಾರ್ದ, ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಾರ್ದ, ಗಟ್ಟಿಯಾಗಿ ನೆನ್ಪಿಡಿಬೇಕು. ಬೇರೆ ಏನೋ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. There is no shortcut at all. Now let me take into consideration the LHS part. The left hand side part of this is sin 3a. Okay, this can be written as sin of 2a plus a. Okay, 3a can be splitted as 2a plus a. Now it has been splitted as a compound angle. Apply the compound angle property, sin of a plus b. Sin of a plus b equal to what? Sin a cos b plus cos a sin b. Have you recalled? Sin of, use this result, sin of a plus b, that is equal to what? Sin a cos b plus cos a into sin b. This is what your result. Apply this result to this situation here. Then this leads to what? This is equal to sin a, sin 2a into cos b. A only, in place of b a is there, in place of a 2a is there. Sin a cos b plus cos a sin b, that is cos 2a into sin b, that is sin a. Okay, now this is equal to sin 2a is nothing but 2 sin a into cos a, cos a. Okay, one more cos a is there here. This cos a I have kept as it is. Sin 2a formula is 2 sin a cos a. Next plus sign is there, plus sign you write. Be careful at this step. See, your result is entirely in terms of sin trigonometrical ratio. Use the formula for cos 2a purely in terms of sin trigonometrical ratio. That is what you know. 1 minus 2 sin square a. Just now I have proved. And then outside sin a is there. Write that sin a as it is. Then simplify this, you will get the answer. 2 into sin a. Still there is one more way to substitute. See students, cos a into cos a, the product of these two leads to cos square a. Okay, plus sin a you get multiply inside. That is sin a into 1 is sin a. Okay, minus 2 into sin square a into sin a is sin cube a. Is it? See, once again the same link what I told. Right hand side is purely in terms of sin trigonometrical ratio. So cos square a can be replaced by 1 minus sin square a. Cos square a can be replaced by 1 minus sin square a plus sin a minus 2 into sin cube a. Okay, 2 into sin a into 1 is 2 sin a minus 2 sin a into sin square a is 2 sin cube a plus sin a minus 2 sin cube a. I hope you will get the answer at this stage. 2 sin a plus sin a is 3 sin a, we got it. Minus 2 sin cube a minus 2 sin cube a. You can add up minus 4 sin cube a. So the answer is, this is equal to 3 sin a minus 4 sin cube a, and this is what our required RHS. And this completes the proof of the result sin 3a. Now let me continue the next one. That is what you know, seventh one, cos 3a here. Cos 3a is equal to 4 cos cube a minus 3 cos a. 4 cos cube a minus 3 cos a. Sorry. This is what the result for cos 3a. Now let me prove this. Cos of 3a equal to. Okay, let us continue the calculation. The calculations proceeds as before. Let me take the LHS part, cos of 3a. This can be written as cos of 2a plus a. Now apply the compound angle property, cos of a plus b. What is that cos of a plus b? Just I am going to recall cos of a plus b, which is equal to cos a cos b minus sin a into sin b. This is what cos of a plus b. Now cos of a plus b, cos a cos b minus sin a sin b, cos a cos b, minus sin A sin B, that is sin 2A into sin B, that is what, sin A. Okay. Cos 2A formula in terms of cosine ratio you substitute, that is what, 2 cos square A minus 1. ಈಗ ತಾನೇ ಹಿಂದಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ ನೋಡಿ, ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಕಾಸ್ ಎ ಐತಿ, ಕಾಸ್ ಎ ಮೈನಸ್ ಸೈನ್ ಟು ಎ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಒಂದೇ ಇದೆ, ಅಲ್ಲೇನು ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. 2 ಸೈನ್ ಎ ಇಂಟು ಕಾಸ್ ಎ, ಸೈನ್ ಟು ಎ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪಲ್ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟಿ ಹಾಕಿದೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಸೈನ್ ಎ ಇದೆ, ಆ ಸೈನ್ ಎಯನ್ನು ಹಾಗೆ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಡಿ ಇಂಟು ಸೈನ್ ಎ. ಓಕೆ, ನಾವು ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಟೈಮ್ ಟು ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಕಾಸ್ ಎ ಇನ್ಸೈಡ್. ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಬಿ 2 ಇಂಟು cos square A into cos A leads to cos cube A minus cos A into 1 is cos A. Next minus 2 into sin A into sin A sin square A. Be alert, sin square A. Then what you can write? Cos A you can write. Okay, this is equal to 2 into cos cube A minus cos A. See minus 2 as it is. Sin square A can be replaced by 1 minus cos square A into cos A into cos A. So this is equal to 2 cos cube A minus cos A minus 2 into cos A is 2 cos A minus A into minus, sorry, minus into minus plus cos square A into cos A is cos cube A, cos cube A. So this is leading to 2 cos cube A plus cos cube A is 3 cos cube A and minus cos A minus 2 cos A minus x minus 2x, that leads to minus 3x. So in this manner minus 3 cos A, this is what our required RHS, isn't it? So this completes the solution for cos 3. Next to this, let me take tan 3A, 8th one, in continuation 8th one, tan 3A equal to 3 tan A minus tan cube A divided by, here the result follows like this, 1 minus 3 tan square A. 1 minus 3 into tan square A. So this is what the result for tan 3A. Let us prove it. ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಇದಕ್ಕೆ, ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಸೈಡ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಸೈಡ್ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಟ್ಯಾನ್ 3A. ಟ್ಯಾನ್ 3Aನ ಕಂಪೌಂಡ್ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟಿ ಹಾಕುವ ಹಾಗೆ ಸ್ಪ್ಲಿಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಅವಾಗ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ ನಮಗೆ, ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಲೀಡಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಟ್ಯಾನ್ 2A ಪ್ಲಸ್ A, ಟ್ಯಾನ್ ಆಫ್ A ಪ್ಲಸ್ B ವಿಚ್ ಈಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಟ್ಯಾನ್ A ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಟ್ಯಾನ್ 2A ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಟ್ಯಾನ್ B ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಟ್ಯಾನ್ A divided by tan A plus tan B divided by 1 minus tan square A, sorry, tan of A plus B equal to tan A plus tan B divided by 1 minus tan A into tan B, not tan square A, tan 2A into tan A. ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಬರೀತೀನಿ ನೋಡಿ, ನನಗೂ ಯಾಕೋ ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಆಯಿತಾ. tan 2A result is 2 tan A divided by 1 minus tan square A. ಈಗ ತಾನೇ ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡಿದಿರಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಹತ್ತೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. ಟ್ಯಾನ್ 2A ಇದು ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ, 2 tan A divided by 1 minus tan square ಏನೂ ಕೂಡ ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ, ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಏನು ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಟ್ಯಾನ್ ಆಫ್ A ಪ್ಲಸ್ B, ಟ್ಯಾನ್ ಆಫ್ A ಪ್ಲಸ್ B ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಟ್ಯಾನ್ A ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಟ್ಯಾನ್ B, ಟ್ಯಾನ್ A ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಟ್ಯಾನ್ B divided by 1 minus tan A into tan B. This one I have used here. See, this is applied here. Tan A plus tan B, tan A plus tan B, it is not square, don't get confused. This is not square, tan 2A it is. Tan 2A. Tan A. Tan 2A means it is tan A plus tan B. B plus tan A is A. So tan 2A plus tan A divided by 1 minus tan A into tan B. That is tan 2A into tan A. That's all. Now it is the time to substitute the value formula for tan 2A. 2 tan A ಬರ್ದಿದೆ ನೋಡ್ರಿ ಇಲ್ಲೇ, divided by 1 minus tan square A. 1 minus tan square A plus tan A whole divided by 1 minus 2 tan A divided by 1 minus tan square A. 1 minus tan square A. What to write next? Outside tan A is there. Let me write that tan A. In the next step of calculation, I would like to take the LCM. 2 tan A plus tan A into bracket 2 tan A equal to 2 tan A plus tan A into bracket 1 minus tan square A. Tan A into bracket 1 minus tan square A whole divided by 1 minus tan square A ಬರೆದ್ನಲ್ಲ 1 minus tan square A ಇಲ್ಲ ಬರೆದಿಲ್ಲ 1 minus tan square A ಇದು ಒಂದು ಭಾಗ ಆಯಿತು whole divided by ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಬರಬೇಕು ನೋಡ್ರಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ತನ ಆಯ್ತು ಇದನ್ನ ಸಿಂಪ್ಲಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕಲ್ಲ 1 minus tan square A gets multiplied ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ TDS ಇದೆ ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ಲಕ್ಷ ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕು ಇಲ್ಲಿ 1 minus tan square A gets multiplied to this 1 minus tan square A minus 2 tan square A. Tan A into tan A leads to what? Tan square A. So 1 minus tan square A minus 2 tan square A divided by 1 minus tan square A. 1 minus tan square A as a whole goes to the numerator. ಅದನ್ನ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ 1 minus tan square A see 1 minus tan square A multiply ಆಯ್ತು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ minus 2 tan square A minus 2 into tan square A whole divided by what is there 1 minus tan square A is there, isn't it? See 1 minus tan square A is the LCM for this. So next step is to simplify this directly straightforward. You may cancel or one step you write extra, no problem, so that you can understand properly. 2 tan A, see this is 2 tan A plus tan A into 1 is tan A minus tan cube A. Why? Tan A into tan square A is tan cube A divided by 1 minus tan square A. This goes to numerator 1 minus tan square A divided by what you are going to write 1 minus 3 tan square A. See these two add up minus x minus 2x minus 3x like that 1 minus 3 into tan square A. Now it is the time to eliminate 1 minus tan square A 1 minus tan square A. Further what? Add the terms 2 tan A plus tan A, that is 3 tan A minus what is there? Tan cube A is there. Then what you are going to write? Divided by 1 minus 3 tan square A. 1 minus 3 tan square A. So this is our required RHS. ಇಷ್ಟೇ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ 3 tan A minus tan cube A divided by 1 minus 3 tan square A. Okay. Next I would like to prove the trigonometrical ratios of half angles or submultiple angles. Okay. Trigonometric ratios of half angles. Half angles. Okay. For this, let me use the results. See, we have the result sin 2a equal to 2 sin a cos a, cos 2a is equal to cos square a minus sin square a. For the same thing, you have the result cos 2a is equal to 1 minus 2 sin square a, and for the same thing, you have the result cos 2a is equal to 2 cos square a minus 1, and then what? Sin 2a cos 2a. Sin 2a equal to 2 tan a divided by 1 plus tan square a. Okay, and then cos 2a is equal to 1 minus tan square a. Cos 2a is equal to what we have proved? 1 minus tan square a divided by 1 plus tan square a. 1 minus tan square a divided by 1 plus tan square a. So these are the multiple angle results what we have proved already. And let me substitute in all these, in all above. Please concentrate here, try to understand. In above results, take 2a equal to theta, you take 2a equal to, you take a single angle theta. So this implies a equal to what? Theta by 2. 2a equal to theta, then a equal to theta by 2. So with this change, the result reduces to what? This ಏನು change ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ನೋಡಿ. Sin theta, simply sin theta. 2a is replaced by theta. 2a is replaced by theta. So 2 into sin A cos A is there. A is replaced by theta by 2. Okay. 2 into sin A is replaced by what? See carefully. A is replaced by theta by 2. So that's why 2 into sin theta by 2 into cos theta by 2. This leads to cos theta is equal to cos square theta by 2 minus sin square theta by 2. Next result leads to what? 1 minus 2 sin square A leads to what equal to cos theta is equal to 1 minus 2 into sin square theta by 2. Next, this leads to what? Cos theta is equal to 2 cos square theta by 2 minus 1. Next, sin theta is equal to 2 tan theta by 2 divided by 1 plus tan square theta by 2. And then lastly, cos theta is equal to 2, can write 1 minus tan square. 1 minus tan square A is there. A is replaced by theta by 2. 1 minus tan square theta by 2 divided by 1 plus tan square theta by 2. So these are the standard sub-multiple angle results here. Here I have covered all the multiple angle results, sub-multiple angle results. So without any doubt, any confusion, you memorize all the results. The things are very important, very essential to proceed your next education. In particularly for second PUC, this first year trigonometry is the base for your continuation, in particularly in calculus section. So please don't neglect this part and make it perfect here. Okay. So let us continue the numericals in the next class.